for those who are introverted.
Yeah.
What advice would you give someone who's got stage fright?
Using your example, huh?
Yeah.
She's female, she's introverted, and possibly a very soft-spoken person. In terms of how the audience perceives you, I say use that to your advantage. If you're introverted and all I can say to you is, hey, lucky you, smile. Put on your sweetest smile. Please sound demure.
Okay.
You would look so approachable.
Okay.
People would like you.
Okay.
You're easily likable. And that's a plus. So
Okay.
have that in mind.
Okay.
That will give you confidence.
Okay.
Second, you're soft-spoken. Then do close mic work.
Okay.
Come in closer.
Okay.
You can go softer. And then tell the people who's controlling the sound to bring the level up.
Oh.
And then when you are smiling and you sound like this, and you put on and people look at you, they go, wow, I like this girl.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That's
I like
one.
that. I like that. Yeah.
That's one. Okay.
But hang on. What if there's no mic? What if you're just talking to an open room?
Oh, then I would say don't attempt it. Look, it's the same thing. If you've been told to sing a song from Mariah Carey and you don't have that range, you turn it down.
Okay.
You turn it down. You don't take the job.
Okay.
You don't say that I'm not going to, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And I think the person, the organizer who tells you this ought to be shot. That guy's being mean.
Okay. So do ask for a mic rather than
Do
you
ask for a
trying
mic,
to
yeah.
peep your way through.
And don't, and again, for the soft-spoken, introverted lady, please don't ask for a lavalier or lapel mic.
Why not?
Please have a handheld. Because
Good morning, everyone. Welcome once again to another fun episode of Career Success with Adrian and Yen. And today is a special episode because number one, Yen's away on coaching mission. She's helping one of our major clients to do a major training session. And that's why today I'm running solo, but not for long because I have a very special guest with me today. And his name is Chris Henson. Good morning, Chris.
Morning, Adrian. Thank you for having me on your show.
Yeah, it's wonderful to have you here. I mean, we've been working together
Yep.
on a basis where, we've been hanging out, we've been chilling, and we've been doing podcasts together.
Yeah, we have been on my show.
Yeah, on your show.
But now I'm on your show. So what a difference, man. What a difference.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
So we've been working together for 3 years now, and it's been that long, actually.
It has. As a matter of fact, I think you came on from season 2.
Yeah.
And that we had season 2 not long after we had our very, very first season. So yeah, man. I mean, it's really been 3 years.
It's been fun, hasn't it?
Oh, it has been.
Yeah.
It's been a gas.
Nice. And one of the things that Chris does is that he trains professionals, senior professionals, with regards to public speaking, with regards to delivering speeches, and overall making a very powerful impact with their voice and with their physical presence. You see, the interesting thing about executive presence is that a lot of times it's not what you say, it's about how you say it. And Chris has been running very nice, interesting programs for the past, how many years already? Yeah?
Well, I think it's about 12 years. It's been 12 to coming 13 years.
Yeah, and he's a veteran. If you recognize his voice, he's done a lot of voiceovers. He is, and he's got a pretty sexy voice, if I say so myself. So now I've always wanted to have that deep voice.
If only you were a woman. If a lady tells me that, okay.
Oh, yeah. It's the
But thanks, man.
It's the Barry White kind of voice.
Wow, Barry White. Oh, wow.
That's correct. So anyway, back to the topic. So as far as careers are concerned, a lot of times it's the optics. And one of the biggest things that a lot of our clients tell us is that, oh, shucks, Adrian, I'm going to make a very big presentation to the C-suite. I'm going to make a very big show and tell, to my clients, especially when you're delivering a message to the board, when the board doesn't know you that well, and it's probably your one and only chance to go and leave a powerful impression. What then happens? What happens if you're nervous? What do you talk about? What PowerPoint slides? A lot of things come into play, but today we want to ask the expert. And Chris is here to walk us through how we can make more powerful presentations that leave an impact. But before we begin, Chris, can you tell me a little bit more about yourself?
Okay, I've been behind a microphone. As a matter of fact, this year I am celebrating No, I wouldn't use the term celebrate. I'm acknowledging that I've been behind a microphone for 40 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this year is my 40th year. I started since I was 16 years old.
Oh, wow.
But being paid, to get behind the mic.
Okay.
You know, so I count that as already started,
wow, that's an early start.
That journey. Yeah, I was very early start. And I'm not that old, but you can count 16 plus 40. I mean, we are not that old.
Oh, yeah.
So I've been behind the mic for that long. And along the way, of course, the shows get bigger and your audiences get a little bit more polished even. You've got the ones that are really very local, and you've got the more polished gala nights and the awards and stuff, So
you're doing a lot of MCing.
MC work, I sing as well. I sing, which makes me a bit more unique. I've always said this, that anyone who gets behind a microphone, especially for the MCs, they should at least have a secondary talent. Or develop a secondary skill.
Like juggling or...
Oh, yeah, sure. Close-up magic even, close-up magic or even full-blown magic for that matter, right? Comedy, stand-up even.
That's true.
Yeah, so you got to have something else.
Yeah.
For instance as well, if you have a downtime, because we have downtimes, MCs have got downtimes where companies will just not be holding much about anything.
Yeah.
And so you walk into studios, you hopefully get voiceover jobs, you get into the studios and you do recordings. And these days you can do that in your pajamas, man.
That's true.
Interestingly, can I talk about this?
Sure, go ahead.
Am I answering your question? Okay.
Go.
Just about last week, I just had a job online. And it's amazing these days. I did it from here, right behind the seat, behind this microphone. And it was with a company in Denmark.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And this audio engineer was talking to me, who did a technical check, and see whether or not there's too much ambient noise, blah, blah, blah. And on this particular website that specializes in online recordings.
Oh, wow.
And it was for pretty darn good money.
Wow.
But that particular recording took me about 25 minutes, man.
Oh, wow.
For 2 lines and 8 words.
Wow.
8 seconds, sorry.
Wow.
For a 8-second commercial.
That's nice.
Yeah. So, but nowadays you don't have to walk into a studio. But coming back to the point, so I sing. So people should have, especially MCs, have a secondary skill, in my opinion.
I think so too. And being up on stage and having the confidence to sing or even do stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
I think that is very strong credentials for you to do speech training and voice training, because I wouldn't trust someone who's not been a public speaker or even, in front of a crowd of 5,000 people.
Yeah.
And singing or even stand-up comedy,
right?
MCing.
Right.
That's what I call being battle tested. So
yeah, I think sometimes the best public speakers, right, or even trainers for that matter, are those who have the basis formed from being an MC. From the very beginning. I have to name names though. People like Adam Koo.
Yeah.
Right? He was an MC. Quite a number of them, as a matter of fact, that took to the stage as public speakers and trainers and coaches even. Most of them have got the basis as an MC.
Yeah.
I've had my first batch 13 years ago, included 2 current hot speakers in the TEDx space, and in internationally as well.
Very good.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm very proud of them. A shout out to you guys, Benjamin Low, and a shout out also to Ratna Juita. Well done, guys. And they started from learning how to be an MC. And now they've progressed doing this.
First principles. It's nice.
Yeah.
So I think the biggest question that our listeners have is, what makes a good speaker? Okay,
I would start first with how fluent is this person perceived to be. You got to be fluent. A lot of people throw that to the wind. Let's put it this way. If your language proficiency is strong, you get behind the mic from the very get-go. The first 5 words that comes out of your mouth is your introduction. And will people actually wake up, take a look at who's on that stage, watch you? Would you create that attention? And it starts with your language, man. How do you enunciate, pronounce words too, you know? And would people go, wow, this guy, he sounds good, you know? He seems, he's like, oh gosh, here we go, you know, got this bang on stage, you know?
Yeah.
It's okay if you're not fluent.
Yeah.
It's okay if your language proficiency isn't up to par. If you are personality plus.
Oh, that's true.
And more importantly, if you're relatable.
But what if someone like your typical executive, you know, who's not voice trained or public speaking trained?
Yeah.
What one tip would you give him to be a good speaker?
First of all, do your homework.
Okay, that's important.
You got to have your content right, first and foremost, right? It's got to be relevant, whatever you do, to whatever message you want to bring across. And secondly, please don't throw protocol to the wind. Don't throw the need to speak well to the wind.
What do you mean by that? Protocol.
Protocol means that you must know who's present in the crowd,
okay,
and who you should acknowledge.
Okay.
You should know the right terminologies to address people. Right? You must have all that at your fingertips.
Okay. So you got to know your crowd.
Yeah, you got to know your crowd. You got to respect the ones that are there that matter.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Especially when you have the CEO in there.
It's not just the CEO, man. What happens if you've got a minister in the house?
Yeah.
You know, how would you address the guy if you need to address the guy? Sometimes, more often than not, they don't want you to address them. Yeah. But you got to know that they're there. Yeah. And if there's ever a need, you never know what could happen. Yeah. You must know how to address them. Okay. Right? And how you should actually engage with them. Okay. So you got to understand your protocols. Okay. And at the same time, you really not throw linguistics to the wind.
Meaning?
Meaning, speak right.
Okay.
Have your language right. Okay. Be good at your chosen spoken language. Okay. There are moments where you can go colloquial. Okay. Because you want to also ensure that your audience can relate to you. Okay. But your audience want to listen to people who speak well. And then how often have we seen? If we see a new politician come on. Oh, yes. We don't know this guy from Adams, right? Yeah. And if he speaks well, we go, wow.
Respect, right?
Yeah. This guy has got some substance, you know what I mean? It's just sad that all over the world, everything is plastic painted. Yeah. And if you can carry yourself well, and you would somehow assume a kind of aura.
It's true. It's what we call your first impression. Yeah. And I think that's very impactful. Yeah. Because people form an impression of you in the first couple of minutes, and a couple of seconds, in fact. Yeah. So I guess dressing up, grooming, speaking correctly is really important. Yeah. I always find as well. Yeah. And you don't have to speak perfect English. Yeah. But especially if it's not your first language. Yeah. Right? But I think if you are genuine, but one of the things that really, really gets my goat when I hear public speakers, is when they switch to Singlish, or if it goes Singlish, from the get-go.
Oh, from the get-go, okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And if you're at some community center event with lots of aunties and uncles, it's fine. But if you're on a business presentation and you think it's funny, it's not. And to me, the other thing that gets my goat as well is broken English. Yeah. Grammar, tenses.
Yeah. So language proficiency, right?
Like what you said. So exactly to what you said. Yeah. It shows me either A, you're sloppy. Yeah. Or B, you're not credible somehow.
Yeah. But let me just sound out one more thing that perhaps I would think would really get your goat, because I've been working with you for 3 years, on my show. And how about people, which happens so often, when you hear them repeat the same words over and over and over again. I'll give you an example. The word essentially.
Actually
is one. Essentially, I hear a lot.
All right.
Essentially.
Word fillers. These are word fillers.
No. Those are not word fillers. If you say all right at the end of a sentence, that's a word filler. Okay. Another term for it is called disfluence. Okay. So the right term for filler is disfluence. So if a person's disfluence, all right, it's already something you need to be conscious of to get rid of it. And that's what I do.
choke the guy
Yeah,
whenever
yeah,
the
yeah.
speaker goes, all right, okay,
just
okay,
gets
all
to you, right?
yeah,
It gets to you, yeah. But it's when people who start off with essentially, and then they go on and on and on and on and on. Then they go essentially.
So this is a disfluence.
No, that one is not this. That's just repetition.
That's verbosity, right? Because you can take it out and it doesn't hurt the statement whatsoever.
Basically, you see, it's like in school when I don't know about you, but when I was in school, right, my English teachers always say, when you write your essay, try not to repeat the same words.
Oh, no, that's true.
Right? Likewise, in speech, it's the same thing. There's a reason why you don't do it in writing.
Yeah.
Then there should also be the same reason why you don't do it verbally.
So how do you solve that?
Be conscious. You must first be made aware that you have this issue. And if you don't have someone like me coaching you, then I would say videotape every darn thing you do on stage. Do a playback. Be critical of yourself.
Yeah.
Take note of these things and ask yourself, if you were sitting in that chair, would you feel annoyed? Or would you have lost attention?
But most people don't like watching videos of themselves.
Well, you gotta learn to like it then.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta learn to like to do the things you have to do, right?
Yeah.
So I don't honestly I do a lot of videos. You know that.
Yeah.
You think I like watching myself? I don't, because I look like Fred Flintstone. But don't know you think I look like Fred Flintstone? Come on.
He does.
Yeah. And people tell me that, and I'm like yabba dabba do. And I don't like watching myself. I like my voice though. But we got to do that in order for you to improve.
Yeah.
So videotape everything down.
Okay.
Do your playbacks. And then run it through one more time.
Okay.
On your own, in front of a mirror. Smile, in front of the mirror and go for it. And some people don't believe in smiling. I just don't get it. Singaporeans have got this hang up about smiling.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
If they go up there and they look so darn serious. Even if you're, like you said, presenting to a board of directors.
Yeah.
What makes you think you can't smile? It's just how much you put on that smile. How much of a smile you put on, and how often you put on that. But you got to smile.
Whether you're genuine or not, I guess, right?
People want to know that, first of all, the content is important, because if your content is wrong, you're going to sound stupid, right? Not intelligent enough. What is this guy doing in my company? He can't even, his content's all wrong.
Yeah.
So that one is a rule. Everyone knows this. Everyone who's worth any salt will know this.
True.
I'm going to present to the board. I'm going to make sure my content is correct.
No, that's true.
So that's a given.
That's true.
But how you present yourself up there in front of these people, that's all important. If you're not groomed, you're not smiling.
Yeah.
And
you come across as unlikable, and that's an immediate killer already, right?
And then you're too formal.
Or you're too smug.
Too smug.
If you don't smile,
yeah.
You come across as a know-it-all. And then that hurts your branding as well, right?
Yeah, it does.
Impression.
It does. If you come up to these would be the sort of people that people would say, you're a smart aleck, you think you're right all the time, you got to be open to having people. The best way is to have your audience interact with you.
Okay.
And that's because you're engaging them right.
True.
And that's why I never agree with some trainers, I will not mention names, of course, who actually tell their clients to memorize verbatim a script.
That sucks.
Yeah, but there are people who do that.
Yeah.
And if it's a speech, that's okay, right? It's not that bad, yeah? But then again, you're going to have an audience that's going to fall asleep.
Yeah.
So I would say that it's always good to know your points.
Know your points?
To begin with the end in mind.
Okay.
So you can get your points in this correct order.
Okay.
And therefore, there will be a flow. A very natural flow.
Okay.
It wouldn't sound contrived.
Okay.
It wouldn't sound rehearsed.
Okay.
It wouldn't sound produced.
Yeah.
And that's something that people don't like, because most people today, out there, even in a live audience setting, they're all netizens. And the netizenry like things as not too produced.
Okay, yeah, correct. Organic.
Yeah, they like something organic, authentic.
Go with the flow.
Go with the flow, exactly. Yeah. So you just use the word flow, right? Yeah. So to me, what's important is always the flow in your delivery. Is your content, is it going to flow according to how you want to get the message across?
Okay.
So you got to get that in order.
Okay.
Then the next thing comes to play. You got to learn to get your tone right.
Yeah, that's curious.
Yeah.
What do you mean by get the tone right?
Okay, there are many methods lah.
Yeah.
I have learned one thing, and I've devised a very simple, fast, less than 5-minute way on someone trying to find his best, most likable, attractive voice.
Okay.
And I always use the term find your key.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we know about singing,
Mm-hmm.
right? Some people are baritones like me.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are tenors.
Mm-hmm.
Some people have just got this really high tone. Yeah. But in every different range an individual has, okay, any individual within any range, there will always be this thing that can be achieved. And that word, that thing is called resonance.
Okay.
And resonance comes from the chest cavity.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very big space we got here, right? Now imagine a guitar. That to me is the best example. How does a guitar work? You've got the neck. That's the reason why they call it a neck.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've got a neck.
Yeah, it's a neck.
Got a neck. Then you've got this big lobang down there, this big hole, right?
Yeah.
That hole is like your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And then the cavity, the whole hollow inside an acoustic guitar is your chest cavity. Okay. Then you've got the strings.
Yeah.
And guitar has got 6 strings.
Yeah.
The thicker the strings, the lower the sound, right? And then on top of that, you've got the thinner the strings, the higher the pitch, right? Okay. So you pluck on those things. Yes. Now, those strings are your vocal strands. Inside your vocal cords, there are strands. And we got thick strands, we got thin strands. Mm-hmm. Now, people like me who's a baritone, I've got thicker strands than most people. You've got more thinner strands, okay? But it's also cool because no matter what you do, when you pluck on those strands, it goes into the chest cavity and there will be this resonance, this vibration. And then you will have that full-bodied sound that will just reverberate.
Okay.
We want to have to achieve that.
Okay.
So in order for us to do that, right, we have to find your best key. Mm-hmm. When we find your key, using a piano app, very simple.
Oh, wow.
Okay? And then we go on the keys and I will listen to your voice and I will ask you to read a line.
Oh.
After we find that key, experiment on it. Mm. And then we discover that that's a key. Then I will ask you, are you comfortable with that? Are you comfortable speaking in that particular key? And then from then onwards, we will work everything surrounding that key. Oh. You can go higher, you can go lower, but you're within that range where we know the resonance is very natural. Mm-hmm. So when you get behind a microphone and you hear this, that's what you get. You hear this coming from me, right? Yeah, that's what you get. People call it, oh, that's the MC voice, that's the radio DJ voice. You know something? That is so irritating. What is an MC voice? At the end of the day, you can be female, you can have a higher tone, a higher key, and yet there is this resonance. Mm-hmm. What MC voice are you talking about? That's a put on. Mm. This is not a put on. This is me, the way I am. Yeah. Yeah. So, and then you get used to that. Yeah. And then it becomes second nature. And that's one problem out of the way.
Okay.
Right? So why is this necessary? One might ask. I think the universe is about harmonics, frequency, vibration, right? You have singers who can sing a song, and you notice if they orchestrate it right and they arrange it right, at the tail end of the song, there's a vibrato.
Okay, yes.
Yes, the vibrato at the end, right? But when people hear that, and you go for karaoke sessions, for example, you go to a hall, somebody is singing, and that guy sings that way, and you go, hey, not bad, eh?
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Yeah.
The guy can sing.
Yeah.
Why? The vibration, what does it do to you?
Yeah.
It tells you something, doesn't it?
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Makes you feel good. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So resonance is frequencies, harmonics. Mm-hmm. So somehow people feel attracted to those sort of voices. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But is that the tone which you use only in speeches or when you talk to people?
Honestly, that is the proper way to speak for your own health's sake.
Oh, really?
Even when you talk to people. I'm talking to you right now. This is the way I would sound in front of an audience, you know, and and it's healthier for you.
Okay.
Do you know, for example, the late Sean Connery,
Yeah.
Sir Sean Connery,
Yeah.
respect. He had to go for speech classes.
Yeah.
Because being a Scot,
Yeah.
this is gutturalness coming from his, the way Sean Connery speaks, right?
Yeah.
And it's all from here.
And he's got that lisp.
This lisp, yeah.
Yes.
And he speaks with this lisp.
Yes.
And James Bond.
A very distinguished.
Yeah, a very distinguished lisp. But in the long run, it wasn't doing his throat and his vocal cords any good. There were nodules.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to go for speech therapy.
Oh, okay.
Then you got to learn that you got to use your diaphragm.
Okay.
You got to breathe in through your mouth and then not through your nose before you speak.
Okay.
So a lot of people don't know that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So, and I guess that's what speech training is all about. With when the clients come to you, right?
Yeah.
To find the magic sweet spot.
Oh yeah, for sure. That is a major topic of mine. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, cool. So, talking about women and with the higher pitch and everything, I think one of the feedback which we get from our clients when they're giving a speech is that, especially for those who are introverted,
Yeah.
and they're afraid of getting a stage fright.
Yeah.
Okay. Especially if their voices aren't really what they say. Don't have a radio voice.
Right.
What advice would you give someone who's got stage fright, afraid of going up on the stage and talking to people? What?
Okay, there are
What would you say?
there are two components here. One is the introverted person. Let's talk about that first.
Yeah.
And using your example, huh?
Yeah.
She's female, she's introverted, and possibly a very soft-spoken person. In terms of how the audience perceives you, I say use that to your advantage. If you're introverted and all I can say to you is, hey, lucky you, smile. Put on your sweetest smile. Please, sound demure.
Okay.
You would look so approachable.
Okay.
People would like you.
Okay.
You're easily likable. And that's a plus. So
Okay.
have that in mind.
Okay.
That will give you confidence.
Okay.
Second, you're soft-spoken. Then do close mic work.
Okay.
Come in closer.
Okay.
You can go softer. And then tell the people who's controlling the sound to bring the level up.
Oh.
And then when you are smiling and you sound like this and you put on and people look at you, they go, wow, I like this girl.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That's
I like
one.
that. I like that. Yeah.
That's one. Okay.
But hang on. What if there's no mic? What if you're just talking to an open room?
Oh, then I would say don't attempt it. Look, it's the same thing. If you've been told to sing a song from Mariah Carey and you don't have that range, you turn it down.
Okay.
You turn it down. You don't take the job.
Okay.
You don't say that I'm not going to, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And I think the person, the organizer who tells you this ought to be shot. That guy's being mean.
Okay. So do ask for a mic rather than
Do
you
ask for a
trying
mic,
to
yeah.
peep your way through.
And don't, and again, for the soft-spoken, introverted lady, please don't ask for a lavalier or lapel mic.
Why not?
Please have a handheld. Because a lapel mic could be here and it'll pick up, sometimes it's either too sensitive or not at all.
Oh.
Okay? So I would say take a handheld mic. You can control it.
Or hold
Do some close mic
Or
work.
if there's nothing else but a lavalier mic, you just hold it to your mouth.
I wouldn't do that because it's really ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because having a hand here as opposed to a microphone is two different things.
know.
It just doesn't.
I don't know.
It's just,
if for nothing else, right?
Yeah.
If for nothing else, rather than the mic not picking you up and no one can hear you, I think it's still better than talking.
well, it's better than nothing. But I would always assume that before going in to do something like this, to speak to an audience, you got to know your demographics. You got to know even your venue.
Oh.
How is it like? What sound system you're going to have in there.
That's a good point. So what you're saying is, if you are soft-spoken, check out the site. Ask for a mic.
Yes.
Even
ask
if it's
for
a
it.
small, medium-sized room.
Yeah.
Unless it's a really cozy.
Yeah. To this day, I still ask.
Okay.
To this day, I have my demands. I have my riders, so to speak.
Yeah.
And one of those riders is I need to use a short microphone because
Okay.
I am exclusive to Shure, so I have to use a Shure microphone. No Shure mic, I won't do it. Sure, yeah.
Shout out to Shure.
And on top of that, I need to see the room. I need to understand the room. Is it low ceiling, high ceiling?
Okay.
All that plays a part.
But that's very technical stuff for you because you're the pro, right?
Correct.
So, okay, that makes sense.
I would just say to this introverted lady, soft-spoken lady, no matter what, just a handheld mic.
Okay.
And no one's going to say no to you. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the stage fright thing, there's two components.
That's the
right?
other
Okay.
part, stage fright. What
Stage fright, okay. I would say, go to that space, go ahead in that space and time.
Mm-hmm.
You know the venue.
Yeah.
You must find out.
Okay.
Go and see it for yourself if that helps.
Okay.
And you have that image in your head. Play with your imagination. Put yourself in that space ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
See yourself on that stage as a third person.
Visualization.
Visualize it. Okay? Have the imagery play in your head.
Okay.
Keep playing it over and over again. Listen to yourself speak. Listen to the words that's coming out of your mouth. Ask yourself, does this sound right? What would be better? And then change it about. Right? I do that all the time. Sometimes my wife used to me now. We've been married 25 years, so she's used to me. But let me tell you, man, how often my family members see me whisper to myself.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm playing things in my head. Way ahead of whichever gig I'm going to be in. Or even if I'm going to be here.
Okay.
I'll be playing with that in my head. Is there a better way for me to present this? Is there another better way for me to sound? And then you keep critiquing yourself. And then you polish it up. That's one, because that's prep. You know your content already, that's a given. I mean, that one you have no choice, but don't memorize it. The more you memorize it verbatim, the more stiff and worried and there's more anxiety you're going to build up. Don't. Chunk it down into 3 parts.
Yeah.
The intro and the beginning of it, the meat in the middle, and then heading to your outro at the end, the final third.
Okay.
When you chunk them down, know all of it in point form in your head. If you're using PowerPoint, better still. Remember, PowerPoint.
Yes.
Point.
Yes. Not power wall of words.
Nobody's going to give a shit about
that. I've seen those McKinsey type.
Yeah.
Like 400
no one's going to care, man.
words, 16 tables on one. It's like 2 pie charts. It's like...
Yeah. Especially charts, right?
Yeah.
I would say if you put charts up, you're going to show some stats, right? Just make sure it's the easiest for any dingbat sitting out there in the audience to understand.
Yeah.
And then present it in the simplest form.
Yes.
Don't go into the nitty-gritties, please. There's a reason why the chart is there to begin with. And I would assume that these people will get a copy. I don't know. Yeah. There's no need. We can avoid it wholesale. Really.
One pro tip which I've learned, which we do share with our clients, is that if you have to present to your teammates and everything, especially if senior management, don't make more than six slides. Okay, because you summarize everything.
Yep.
Like for instance, if you have a slide with 5 tables and 3 pie charts or whatever it is, right? You just show 1 or 2 and then the summary underneath. And if they have questions later, you have prepped secondary slides to flash. Yeah. So you're right. If you have a wall of words too much, don't pack too much into it. Because no one reads it.
Okay, but to your point about 5 slides, right? That's for a board of directors, and you're giving a presentation to management that's different. Yeah. What if you're from the sales and marketing team of an MNC and you're trying to bring in other MNCs as your clients, and you're there in front of these people who sent their team over, their marketing team over? You can't have 5 slides.
It all depends, once again.
On product.
Yeah. But ultimately, if it's a management presentation, keep it short. Keep it simple. I've seen 48 slide decks as painful to go through. And the worst thing is when I sit for a presentation. And the guy accidentally flips from presentation mode to slide deck mode. And then you see right at the bottom, slide 5 of 264. Like,
then after that, you feel you're in the audience. You're gonna feel so.
Straight away, I go like, oh shit.
Yeah, man. I wish I didn't come for this thing today. Correct, you know. Correct. Yeah.
So I agree with you. Short, simple,
concise, to the point.
Concise.
Begin with the end in mind.
Yeah.
You must always keep that end in mind. That is my message going across? Is it coming across the way I want it to?
What do you want to sell? Right?
Correct.
Message, right?
And the reaction that I want from the people watching and listening to me.
No, I think that's good. That's
yeah.
And which bounce back to your original, your first point, which is know your audience.
Yeah.
Right. I think that's really
your
important.
demographics. Yeah.
Yeah. One thing I want to find out is this. How do you respond to questions when you have a question that someone asks you? And there are two types of question. One is a genuine question, okay, about the presentation. And the other one is if it's a snarky heckle type question. Okay. First one. If it's a genuine question and you don't know the answer to it, wing it.
Oh well.
Was it okay to say I don't know? Sorry,
I would say I don't know. Don't say you know something when you don't know anything about it.
Oh, because
I'll reach out to you offline.
I'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out. Reach out to you offline. Can we after this presentation? Let's have a chat.
Yeah.
We can take down each other's contacts. I'll get back to you if you don't mind doing that, right?
Okay. What if it's a heckle?
If it's a heckle, then I will go, I didn't realize I was a stand-up comic. Yeah. I mean, some people are so afraid of that. If you're getting heckled, then heckle a little bit back. Why?
Snarky back at that?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying be snarky. I mean, doesn't it make sense to you? If someone says, are you okay? Let me first take a second to understand that question. First of all, was it a question? Secondly, I didn't realize that I'm actually performing stand-up comedy right now. Yeah, I'm going to move along. Thank you very much for your question. And that's it. And by doing that, what does it show? You're serious about your topic. Mm-hmm. You're serious about yourself. And that you're taking control of that room. Mm-hmm. So since I'm talking about taking control of the room, you got to work the room. If you work the room right and well throughout the entire course of your presentation, you hardly will get anyone heckling you because you've already controlled that room.
Okay.
So you got to be, you have to be in control of that.
Or if someone heckles you, if you have the room, you're going to look at him and go, what an idiot.
Yeah.
Because they're on your side already, right?
Or I can just look at him and I look at him with a deadpan face and go, okay, moving along. Yeah. It's okay to do that, And if you're a white dude and you do that, people will accept it. But people always think that just because we're Asians, when we do that, no one's going to accept it. Wrong. Wrong. I would say don't be afraid. No fear, no favor. You're there to do a job. You bring it across. You bring your message across. And if people accept your message the way you want it, want them to accept it, you've done your job.
Yeah. I've been heckled before during a very high level presentation to senior management. Yeah. And what I did was I asked him, "What makes you say that?" And suddenly he's on the defensive. Yeah. And he has to justify his stupid heckle. Exactly. Yeah. And he ended up looking very stupid. Yeah. So and also you want to acknowledge, because it might be a genuine concern. Yeah.
But sometimes,
But sometimes you get some idiot clown who's just out to trying to make a joke out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So if what you've done was really good, because when someone asks you a stupid question, answer with a question. Yeah. And then lead along with those with more questions that thread along that one, and the next, and the guy's gonna get stuck. Yeah. And then he's gonna look like the absolute clown who's just trying to look for trouble. Yeah. Right. That's a good way, frankly. And another thing that you can do, my rule of thumb is this: if I get more than 3 questions after the fact, right, after my presentation is done, if I get more than 3 questions, I didn't do a good job in my content. I didn't think it through. I didn't think it through well enough for me to anticipate what sort of questions will I actually be getting. That's why sometimes I find having people preparing FAQs are so silly. Because if you know that these will be the frequently asked questions, why hasn't it been addressed to begin with?
That's true.
If you anticipated all that and you put it into your content already, what questions would people have to ask you?
Correct. It's like taking multivitamins and then taking vitamin C tablets again after that.
Yes, something like that. Yeah.
Okay. So one quick question. When you are standing up in a room and presenting TED Talk style, right? Okay. When you're not hiding behind a podium,
right? Whoa, naked man.
And you're a naked man walking up and down. Okay. Number one, do you walk up and down? Do you? Do you walk up and down? Do you stand still?
Hey, you saw all my modules, is it?
No. Because I'm imagining. Okay, we've got more stuff, which is good because you're teaching all this, right? Or do I stand to the side, put my hand up, and point to the thing, to the PowerPoint slide? And the next question is, what do I do with my hands? So do I put? I always
Okay.
Or do you do the Donald Trump?
Oh, that is it. Honestly, you can't even call that man a statesman to begin with. He can't do I'm not going to use. This is your show, so I'm not going to be.
But it's.
I'm going to watch my linguistics here.
If he sees a showman, but if you look at Obama gives very good speeches.
Brilliant.
Yeah, correct.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, so what, do you stand or walk around? Quick answer.
It all depends. You see, flow, right?
Yeah.
As I mentioned earlier, if you were to deliver something, your body would naturally react to it. Let it happen.
Mm-hmm.
However, there's some stage protocols to bear in mind.
Okay.
Always know your center stage, stage left, stage right.
Mm-hmm.
If there are cameras on you, most of the time, TEDx, there are talks, there'll be cams. Know where the cams are and know that you are not out of shot.
Okay.
Right? So you start from the...
It'll be funny though. You walk off.
Walk over, and then the cams just can't follow you anymore.
Or if you're walking too fast and the cam's trying to catch up, and you're walking through and fro, it's like...
But if you've got a microphone in your hand, when you start from center stage, you move to the left.
Mm-hmm.
When you move to stage left, which is room right, you move to stage left, your right side of your body, because you're walking to the left, is facing the audience, right?
Mm-hmm.
Microphone hand, right hand.
Mm-hmm.
The mic hand always faces the audience.
Okay.
If you have a lavalier, then your hands, to answer your question, it's not like this and you're walking like this.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense, right?
Doesn't make sense.
Half hinged,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And you're talking to people like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's never down. It's up like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? When you gesticulate, there's this thing called over gesticulation.
Yeah, my wife tells me I do that a lot. When I talk to her, she hates it.
You gesticulate by all means. Yeah.
I'm animated.
That
That's why I
range,
get excited. Yeah.
that range, try not to go beyond your shoulders.
They're doing the Macarena or something.
Yeah, don't go beyond your shoulders like this, So if like this is okay, right? Like this is fine. Don't do too much of this with your open palms. And especially don't do this.
Oh.
Praying hands.
Oh.
Or
Why
this.
not? Why not?
Because body language is bad. It shows that you're not being honest.
Okay.
You're trying to pull a lie and trying to make you believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Or even when you do this.
Okay.
Look at Trump.
Yeah.
Right? He's lying all the time. Yeah?
The old saying, how do you know when a politician's lying?
Yeah.
He moves his lips.
Or scratches his nose.
So anyway, so it's okay. In terms of credibility,
yeah.
You're saying what? Don't do this. Don't do what?
Don't do this. Don't do this.
Okay.
Don't do your open-handed approach so much.
Yeah.
You can. But if your 5 fingers are apart, your palms forward, right, like this, right? You're telling people that I'm being open with you.
Okay, that's
but you
okay.
keep doing this, huh?
That means
it's like a guy saying, trust me all the time.
What if you're Italian? Can you do this? Can you do this all the time?
No, that one is called damn crime. I'm about to say a bad word, Yeah. So I would avoid doing that, especially if it's not culturally you. So avoid it altogether. Yeah. Okay. And if you can point, no problem. Obama does a lot of pointing, but he will look like this. He'll look like that.
Yeah.
And they go like that.
Yeah.
And they go like this, but he won't point at you like that. Yeah.
I like Obama's style because when he's addressing the press room, he shifts his body.
He will shift,
He'll shift his body, and he'll shift. So he pays attention. It makes you feel like you're being
eye contact.
Yeah, it's really good.
So a lot of people don't understand this. They feel that eye contact is only possible between a one person or two persons, 3 persons in close proximity, right? Yeah. But that's not true. You can be in a stadium, and people would go, whoopsie.
Yeah.
And you can be in a stadium and people can still feel that you're looking at them.
Yeah.
Because it's a big screen, right? Yeah. You must know where your cameras are.
Yeah.
And you have to look into those cameras. Mm-hmm. But if you don't have a screen and you've got 25,000 people in front of you, Can they still feel that you're looking at them? Yes, they can. It's how your head pivots. So it's how you pivot your head and how you actually move your body to the left to look to people on stage on room right, move to the right, look to the people on room right, come back to the center stage, and then you talk to the people and then you go all over, and then you gesticulate like this, and you're talking to everybody.
Okay.
When you do this, everybody feels as if you're talking to me. When you're center stage.
Yeah.
But you must move.
But that, to be able to do that successfully, that's really a powerful speaker move for you to do, right?
Yeah, it is. If you made it to the TEDx stage, man, I would assume that you are a powerful speaker.
I don't know about that right now because TEDx has come down.
Well, come down.
Oh no, it's got really? Got a better rep now. You got to be. If you watch the latest, I watched the early decade. Those were really good stuff. Nowadays, they franchised it, so it's kind of. But long story short, I still do think that observing speakers is good. Speakers is really good. It's a good learning method.
Yeah.
Who are some of the speakers that you've seen before that you would observe people? Like, okay, Obama is one of them. I love it when he does. It's very inspirational. Yeah. Okay, when he does his speaking and everything. Who else would be good besides politicians? I mean, okay, there are good people to observe and there's not so great people to observe, but who are the good ones to observe?
See, the thing about me is that...
Like Steve Jobs.
He's all right. Doesn't really get to me. Doesn't really capture me. It's very strange you asked me that question because... And it's making me think, you know why? Because I just began to realize that I hardly look at who's a good speaker.
Oh, has someone really?
No. I only watch those who host shows.
Okay.
Yeah. And I marvel at how light and casual they can be and getting the most out of the guests at the shows.
Oh, you're talking about the evening show, late show type of host? Or?
Well, Bill Maher is one.
Oh, Bill Maher is really good.
He's really good and his lovely voice.
Yeah.
And he doesn't really need to modulate too much either. He's just got his typical Bill Maher.
He's been at it for 40 years.
Yeah, man. So. I mean, and his wit and his intelligence is great, you know.
You know who I like? Jimmy Carr, a comedian.
Oh yeah, I love Jimmy Carr, man.
His responses.
Oh, his wit is amazing. He's so quick on his feet.
Yeah.
And the heckles he gets, he welcomes the heckles. That's the best. Okay, heckle me. I can give you 10 minutes. Heckle me. Yeah. You know, and the answers he gives. I mean, yet crass, no doubt. You know, but then again, he puts you in your place.
You should watch him during non-comedy interviews.
Yeah,
he's very
intelligent.
He's very intelligent.
Very intelligent.
He is so much. He's wise.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing.
He is.
Yeah. The other person which I find, I always find good public speakers. To me, the ultimate is besides you rallying like 50,000 people in a crowd for some political rally. I mean that's one thing, okay. But I think being able to deliver stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
I think that's the consummate public speaking because you either win or you lose. You either crash and burn or you kill. Right? Yeah. Your bomb.
Yeah.
So who are some good comedians you think are good? Matt Rife is interesting. Have you seen Matt Rife?
Yes, I have. I don't really like him though.
He appeals to that girl crowd. So they like him. Okay. Very likable, but he's very fast on his feet as well.
Yeah. I mean, I stand-up comics, I don't really see them. I see them as great improvisers. Their improv's amazing. Yeah. You know. And that's more towards being an entertainer. We got a local kid. He's up and coming. I'm sorry, I'm saying he's up and coming. Maybe he's already there, but he's the next big thing. He's coming on my show.
Oh, who?
Next week, as a matter of fact, he's coming on my show. The very first episode for the new season. Jinx Yo.
Yeah, Jinx is funny.
Jinx is funny, man.
Yeah.
And you watch him, you listen to him. Our own local guy, you can see this guy is highly intelligent.
Yeah.
He really is, Yeah. And he's not afraid.
Yeah.
He would not favor you either, If you're American or a German in the room, that's it, you're done. Yeah. And for once, we see an Asian turn the tables over, right?
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah. Even people like Russell Peters, he used to make fun of the Asians.
Yeah.
But here we have an Asian boy making fun of the other dudes who are not Asians, And I think that's so refreshing.
Yeah.
But to me, it's the
who's-
power of improv, for where he is concerned. If you're talking about public speaking or anyone else, what's his name? That Welsh guy. Mickey something, I can't remember. Mickey, gosh, this is Welsh comedian. He's always on the Brit shows anyway. And he is so funny. I like him, but he is not, I wouldn't consider him a public speaker either because he's so colloquially Welsh.
Okay.
There's this, what's that fellow, that guy, very posh guy, he's comedian, British comedian as well. You notice we're only talking about the Brits.
Yeah.
Why?
American comedians are like, you get people like, I can't remember them.
You see, that's the thing.
No, I can't remember names. I mean, I know their faces and everything, but it's a special, particular type. I mean, it's more off the cuff type of thing. So.
Lee Mack.
Lee Mack? No, sorry, don't know.
You don't know Lee Mack?
No.
Have you watched the show Would I Lie to You?
No.
It's won 13 Brit Awards.
Okay.
They got their version. What's it called again? Darn.
It's a comedy?
It's actually a game show.
Oh.
And it's so funny.
Okay.
It's about celebrities going on, and then they would pick a card, and then there's some things they don't know what they're going to be reading, but they are supposed to. They read out what's on the card. Like this guy Bob Mortimer. I don't know if you know this comedian. He's the one people just cannot figure out whether he's lying or telling the truth. He will read out stories and then make it sound so real. Then the other panel will ask you questions, to find out whether or not you're lying or telling the truth.
That sounds fun.
Really fun, man! I love that show. And things like when I was at Chris Rea's studio, I was taking a bath and he cracked an egg in my bath while I was taking a bath.
Oh, so it's whether it's real or not.
So yeah, so you ask her, why would he do that? Blah 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 blah. But it's so funny, and it's so ad hoc, and you see the way these people drum up ideas. Wow, just to convince you that I'm telling you the truth, right? Yeah. And the stuff they come up with sometimes sounds plausible, You go, I don't know, it sounds plausible, and. To me, I marvel at improv. I marvel at people who are able to just pluck something out from the sky, make something out of nothing, and then entertain everyone. Right? I think if every public speaker can be great at improvising, because Murphy's Law, man, what will go wrong will go wrong.
No, that's true. That's true. So that's why you said you'll go early,
prep,
look at the site, prep. Know your audience. I think these are very, very powerful tips.
Yeah. And then get ready to have in your arsenal a lot of other stuff that, what happens if this, you ask yourself, what happens if this goes wrong? What happens if that goes wrong? And if this goes wrong, I'll do this. If that goes wrong, I'll do that. Yeah. And you have it all drilled inside of you. You're there, prepped, ready for war.
Yeah.
And
preparations, you're already halfway done already.
Yeah, correct.
The battle's half won already if you're prepped. If you're not prepped,
so this is what I do in my coaching sessions. You see, I call them students. They come to me, they sit down and say, Chris, I've got this coming up, right? I say, okay, brief me about this whole thing. Yeah. And then, where's your content? Yeah, I got my content done. Okay, let's take a look at content. Now, let's start with slide one, start with your intro. We've already worked what the person's signature intro is going to be. Yeah. And then we work on what your signature outro is going to be. Have that sorted. When you have that started, right, you know that this is what I'm going to do to engage the crowd before I even begin my presentation. Like, has everyone eaten yet? Yeah. It's just past breakfast. I hope you guys have had your coffee. Don't worry, I'm not going to be boring. Okay, are you ready? I'm going to start right now. We good? Let's go. Yeah. And then you start the presentation. Why not? You're engaging people. Yeah. You're looking at people. You are trying to understand the faces in your crowd. And that alone, right, puts you at ease, Yeah. You're talking to the audience as one.
Yeah. But you know what? I think that it comes with a lot of practice, a lot of stage time. Because when people ask me how do I give 2 hour training sessions, okay, without the people nodding off, my secret is always be likable, okay, humor, and enjoy it. But whenever I tell people enjoy it, right, they go, but I don't enjoy it. So it's like what you said. So sometimes there are some personalities that lend themselves better to public speaking. than others, lah, I guess, right?
Yeah, sure. I agree. It's not for everyone. However, that being said, I think many people don't realize that they have to dig deep. You got to dig deep to find something, and that's called your sense of humor. Mm-hmm. And then a lot of people also don't have this good sense of timing. Mm-hmm. So you gotta be able to sense a crowd. You got to know where you've gone to so far. Is it too much, too heavy, too like what?
Yeah.
So your timing matters.
Oh, I like that. Read the room.
Read the room. Read the room in order for you to work the room, right?
Yeah.
And if you need to do something extreme, do it. Yeah. If your gut says so, do it. Yeah. Learn to read that room. Yeah. People say I don't enjoy it. Dig deep. Find that sense of humor that you've got. Everyone has it. Yeah. It just could be different from for others. But the problem with people here is that they take very little time to sit back, watch something funny, and laugh.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and we need to do that. It's sometimes what we do in our own spare time that makes us good at other things that we end up doing.
That's true. And I think that's important because if you don't dig deep down, to find your true voice, to find your true message and why you're doing it, then the audience will feel it after a while.
Oh, definitely.
You're just there to give it.
It's osmosis, man. You're going to pass it down. Your enthusiasm is also contagious. Yeah. Right? Your lack of is also contagious. Yeah. So you gotta be hyped up. You've got to find that in you. And if people always say that, it's like lots of people, Singaporeans will say to me, but I don't enjoy that. It's because you never tried. I did, but I just don't.
Try again.
Well, how can you not want to have fun? How can you not want to just sometimes get up and dance? Yeah. Right?
That's true.
Yeah.
But it's high stakes, some of these high stakes. That's why for our clients out there, if you are having a high stakes presentation, where you know that if you fluff it up, right, it's gonna hurt your reputation, you're gonna embarrass yourself, or you've been invited to speak at some symposium where all your peers are there, all the experts, and especially if you are a guest speaker coming in, and you want to look good in front of everyone else to raise your reputation, to increase your network, I think it's important to be properly prepared for it. And that's why I would recommend talking to Chris. How can they reach out to you, Chris?
Well, you can reach me at, you can email me at I am Chris Henson, ChrisHenson, at gmail.com. Or alternatively, I'm everywhere on social media. Okay, you can reach out to me on Facebook. You can reach out to me on Instagram. You can reach out to me even on my YouTube channel at CCBTV Podcasts. I'm everywhere, man.
And congratulations, you've crossed the 100,000 mark already.
Yeah,
right?
We're 114,000 and counting at this time. Nice. Thank you.
Where's that silver YouTube?
Oh, because this is your show, so I removed it from my desk. But you'll see it later on.
I want to touch it.
And also very happily, last year we were on Spotify video, top 15% globally.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, in 2025.
That's amazing.
And that was a surprise. That was really a surprise. I'm so happy that people are taking to the show. So that's nice. Great.
That's cool. That's cool. Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
On that.
Thanks.
So final words. What one sentence advice you can give to someone who's preparing for a really big presentation coming up, all or nothing stakes?
Well, first of all, I would say, take it on. Don't be afraid, and look at it with, take it on with gusto. And secondly, if you really want to do well, come find me.
Fantastic. and you guys know how to get him. And if you can't reach Chris, reach out to me. I'll pop your contact over to him.
Oh, that's cool.
And it'll be really fast. But in the meantime, if you do have a big presentation up, do your homework, stay chill, reach out to us. We're always here for you. In the meantime, keep calm and career on.
Yeah, keep calm and career on.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, mate.
Always a pleasure.